I really love the Gospel of John. If you are listening to this, you probably do too. Here's something to think about. Is John chapter 1 verse 3 really describing Jesus' involvement in the Genesis creation? Typical translations of John 1:3 are all things were made through him, or all things came into being through him. But there are several vocabulary and translation issues in this verse. First, the word things isn't really in the original Greek New Testament text, just the word all. Translations of all things, which were made, presuppose and advocate a Genesis creation of material things. And the biases of a Genesis creation interpretation and translation of John 1:3 become apparent when compared to well-regarded literal translations. Here is Young's literal translation, for example. All things through him did happen, and without him happened not even one thing that has happened. Or the literal standard version, quote, all things happened through him, and without him not even one thing happened. The word choice of these well-respected literal translations, specifically happened instead of were made, does not so readily recommend a Genesis creation context. Instead, John 1:3 could be understood to be introducing the things that happened or came to be, things which are about to be described in John's gospel, specifically the things that Jesus said and did. Understood this way, John chapter 1 verse 3 is not a review of the Genesis creation, but introduces a new beginning that God brings about through the man Jesus. For more information, see the lecture linked below called A Non-Genesis Creation Interpretation of John chapter 1, verses 3 to 4.